everyone will get the recording in their mailbox in the next 4 hours, so you can watch this entire session again. Sorry about that. So let me start with the disclaimer. Everything you learn at Trade Academy does carry financial risk. So whether you trade with a system or without a system, you will eventually lose some money and you must manage your risk. If you are new to trading, please trade with a small amount or don't trade at all if you are risk averse. You must understand that trading does carry financial risk to get financial reward. Today we are going to learn the strategy called bounce. I will teach you the rules and I'll show you the performance, the back-tested performance of this over the last 12 months. And I'll show you some real trade examples. A little bit about Trade Academy. We have a very simple mission to make every trader successful. You can use our trading strategies using the TA app. And what we do is we basically automate all of these strategies on your phone. So you don't have to look for stocks which are triggering a bounce strategy. We will give it for you. And for that, we charge a small fee of 1,500 rupees a month. But the education is free. So we teach these strategies for free, for no cost. But if you want to actually trade them, since you can't look at all the stocks and find the trades, we do it for you and we charge a small fee for it. All right. Trade Academy is backed by Upstocks and these bunch of investors, as you can see, and we've been in the market for a while. I hope everyone has downloaded the app. Can everyone please confirm, have you downloaded the app? Utsav has, I hope everyone has, Sushant has, I hope everyone has downloaded the app. Excellent. Okay guys, what is this? Who can tell me what are words that are coming in front of you after you see this? What is it? Can you tell me? What is the word that you think of when you see this? Utsav says something. What about everyone else? Everyone please vote. What do you think? That's right, demonetization. Saurav has a good case, black money. But yes, demonetization, we all remember that fateful day in November. We all remember that fateful day in November when PM Modi announced the demonetization. Now, let's move forward. What do you think actually happened on that day? Do you remember? Did stocks fall on that day? Yes or no? It turns out stocks actually did fall on that day. In one swell shot, Larsen and Toubro fell 5% in a single day and it lost 8,000 crores in market cap. And Bank of Baroda fell 3,000 crores in market cap and 8% fall. Do you think this was an overreaction? Right? Market fell and then the market fell from there 5%, 8%. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that interesting? Now, let me show you how bounce strategy actually evolved. Let me show you a bunch of examples. Now, you see, whenever the market suddenly falls, usually in the short term, it is an overreaction. You know why? Because when a news piece is announced and the market falls 5, 8, 10%, usually enough time has not passed for big investors to actually decide whether this is good or bad news. See, things are very complicated. It cannot be black and white and usually it takes time. And in the short term, it's usually an overreaction. Let me show you an example. Vinod agrees. Thanks, Vinod. Because these things are very complex, it takes a little bit. Can you spot the demonetization day? Can someone describe it for me, please? Utsav, Saurav, Radhakrishna, can everyone tell me where is demonetization day? Dekh ke hi pata lag jayega. Kaun sa din hai wo? Can you see it? 8th November, actually 9th November, yes. 8th was with the big green candle, correct. That's the answer I was looking for by Saurav. Rohan says, coincidentally, I bought Larsen & Toubro itself during demonetization. Amazing, Rohan. That's a very interesting case. Hi, Ajay Mehta. How are you doing? Now, look at this. What will news agency says? Demonetization ke tahat market gir padi aur ludak pada, bloodbath on Sensex, Nifty crashes. Remember, the media paints such a bleak picture. But look at this. Markets opened here and intraday it went up, which means from 1325 It went all the way to almost 1400 before coming down. Isn't that interesting, right? Interesting piece of information, right? The market is bouncing back up. Look at this very carefully. The market gained 5% intraday. Do you think this is interesting? Who thinks this is interesting? Usually we say market gir gaya, but actually the market had not fallen. It gapped down and intraday it went up 5%. Isn't this an interesting piece of information? Now, why I'm showing this to you, I will show you the strategy, but just for now, do you all agree this is interesting? Why do you think this is happening? Because value investors come in, they say market itni nahi gir sakti. People like Rohan Pradhan come and buy the L&T stock and it moves up. Correct? Correct? And traders will find support resistance levels and they will also buy. Am I correct? Make sense? Okay, let's see another example. Bank of Baroda. Now, do you think software? If you can hear me, can you please confirm? I got disconnected. If you can hear me, please confirm. I got disconnected. Yes. Okay. Ram Teja says yes. Okay. Perfect. Everyone can hear me. Don't you feel good after hearing my voice again? Now everyone's replying. Shabash. Please continue to type. Very important for you to type because the internet may go again. So don't worry. I'll be back. But let's do this. Okay. All right. Now, Karthi has a complaint about Upstocks that they're not responsive. I'm sorry, Karthi. I'm not the co-founder of Upstocks. As you think, I won't be able to help you. You can, I can help you in Trade Academy. Trade Academy responds within minutes, usually under a few hours if there's a question. Everyone can vote for that, but I can't say anything for Upstocks. I'm really sorry. Why don't you send an email to support@Trade Academy and I'll personally try to solve your issue, right? I'm really sorry I had to go through this, Karthi, but I'll see what I can do, right? Okay, so let's continue. Please spend some time and learn the strategy with me. All right, so now I have a question for you. Is demonetization bad for Bank of Baroda? Who can tell me this? Demonetization means digitization of the economy. It means cash is no longer allowed. Is it good or bad for Bank of Baroda? Just say good or bad. Do you think demonetization good or bad for Bank of Baroda overall? So Ravi Kiran and Chandrasekhar says it's bad, fine. Everyone else says it's good. So Ajay, Rohan, Ritvik, Utsav, everyone says it's good. That's interesting. Good for all banks. Now, if you actually think about Bank of Baroda's future in the next 5-6 years, right? Assuming they don't have any NPAs that build up, it is generally a good piece of news that money is now going to be digital, right? There'll be more transactions, lesser staff to hire, cost of operation will go down. Exactly. So generally over a 5-year period, it's actually a very good piece of news for Bank of Baroda. Agreed, right? Everyone agrees? Maybe in the short term, some debts can go bad, but in the long term, it's pretty good, right? Agreed. Perfect. Great. Now here is what demonetization day looked at. Can you spot this? Oh, mama mia. This is demonetization. Look at that. Market opened here and went up intraday. Does that make sense to you now? Does that make sense to you? It does make sense that, the market gap down and then big investors are like, oh my God, this is actually good for Bank of Baroda, let me buy it. And the market actually went up. My point is very simple, guys. If the market tends to fall more than 5% intraday, it tends to go back up. Does that make sense? If the market falls 5% intraday, it tends to go back up. Newton's third law of motion. Bilkul sahi, Vinodji. Is everyone following? Are the new guys following me? Another example over here I have is of, don't worry, these are just examples. I'll show you the real rules of the strategy. I'm just warming you up. Look at this. Tech Mahindra hits a 43-month low. It falls 17% on weak results. Now, do you think a stock should fall 17, 20% on a bad result, especially a company like Tech Mahindra? Don't you think it's an overreaction? Can you all say it with me? Can you say overreaction? Can you please type those words? Can you type overreaction if you agree? That the market fell 17, 20% on one bad result. Come on, it's not that bad. It's Tech Mahindra, right? This is basically wo bhed bakriya running because they are scared, right? Why this psychological behavior is very interesting. So let me show you what actually happened that day. Look at this. The market opened gap down, fell all the way, and then it bounced back up. Isn't that interesting? Are you seeing a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen? Traders, jab bhi koi stock 5% open se gire, whenever a stock falls more than 5% from the open, it tends to bounce back up. Interesting, no? Now, before I show you the rules, can you tell me, if you had to make a rule out of this, can you tell me what rule it would be? Just give me a guess. Especially new guys, please participate. Remember in school and college, they said projects banao, so you'll do well. So this is my version of a project. Please tell me, what do you think is the rule? And then I'll show you the actual rule. Please try. Even if you're wrong, it's okay. We're all learning here. Volcano is saying, Vinod is saying, okay. Let's see what Vinod is saying. I've typed okay to this. Ram Teja, no, you've not given a rule. Utsav says, as soon as it falls more than 5%, just buy. Yes, I can't believe you're a new user, Utsav. Shabash, very nice. Can everyone please type? Karthi, yeah, thank Vinod because he gave you the number of someone at Upstocks. Good job. At the bounce back, we can go for buy. Excellent, very nice, Sushant. Proud of you. Anyone else? Perfect. So let me show you how the strategy actually works out and what the rule is. Here it is. Can you see this? This is Tech Mahindra intraday. And if you see it, you'll notice the market opened here, right? Everyone knows this. The market opened here. As soon as it falls 5%, we will just buy. Okay? So not from the close of yesterday, okay? When it falls 5% from the open of the day, not yesterday's close. So if the market opens at 105, at what price will we buy? Let's suppose the market opened at 105 and it falls. At what price will we buy? Please participate, guys. If you can give me the answers, I'll be very happy. 100, 100, 100. 100. Very nice. So if the market opens, hi Craig, thanks for joining and giving the answer. Good job. So if the market opens at 105, falls 5%, you enter at 100. This is a rule, guys. Okay. This is the rule that we will be working with. All right. Ram Teja saying 100.1. Very interesting take, Ram Teja. All right. So here it is. So let me show you where the 5% mark is for this Tech Mahindra stock. Here it is. You see that line? That's the 5% fall. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Yeah, interesting, right? So you bought it here and look at that, boom, you got a bounce. Perfect. So here is the strategy, guys. First thing is buy when the market falls 5% from today's opening price. Okay. Second, you place a stop loss 5% below your entry price. Now, what are the stocks where you look for this? we will trade only the FNO stock list. This is a list of about, I think, 210 stocks, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll only trade those stocks. Is everyone clear on the strategy? It's very simple. It's really nice. There is no ambiguity here. We are not looking for a bat pattern, unicorn pattern, Harry Potter, Lord Voldemort pattern. It's a very simple, record the open of the day. If it falls 5%, you buy it. Right? Simple. That's it. And it's really profitable. So we have a few people who actually trade bounce, including me. This is applicable intraday only. Yes, it is intraday only. And that's it. So let me show you a bunch of trade examples. Can I do that? Do you want to see some examples? Yes or no? You want to see some examples? Yes, easy, right? Perfect. First thing I need you to do is go to youtube.com/user/tradeacademy and here it is. Can everyone save this link, please? I just pasted in the chat. Once you click on it, you will see a handsome man over here explaining the bounce strategy. So 01 and 02. Can you see that? 01, 02. Please watch this video. It will review the entire bounce strategy and teach you everything about it, right? Karthi says, will this scenario work when bad news is on the stock? Yes, it will. So let me show you how this strategy works. What we do is you go to tradeacademy.in, all right? Now, what Trade Academy has done is we have taken this rule, okay? And we took a lot of data. So we took all the FNO stock data for the last 1 year and we ran an algorithm through it saying, entry price is defined when markets fall 5% intraday from the open, you buy it, you exit at 315. So if the market's fallen 10%, it's a 5% loss. If the market goes up intraday, it's a profit. Now you tell me, if we were to put this into a computer and the computer would then output the profit and loss, don't you think that is something you can believe? That is something that is objective. That is something that you can trust. Because a computer is black and white. है ना? वरना trader will say, नहीं, मैं यहाँ पे support line draw करूँगा तो मैं enter नहीं करूँगा. I'll draw a support line, yes, I won't enter. That's not fair, right? If you have a set of rules, you follow it no matter what, right? So does everyone agree? If we run this through an algorithm and the computer tells us the profit and loss, we can trust that system because it's been tested by a computer. Everyone agrees, right? Yes? Because we should not trust humans. I don't know why we have politicians who are humans. We need computers to be making decisions for us. So let me show you what Trade Academy's algorithm did. So the algorithm is what I taught you. Algorithm is nothing but a set of rules. It sounds very fancy, but it's just a set of rules. So go to Trade Academy, go to Scanner, go to Performance, and click on Bounce. Perfect. So here are Gap, EOS, etc. Let me click on Bounce. And perfect. I have the returns graph here. This is all generated by a computer, guys. And 12 months is the period of the backtest. The backtest return is 112%. Is that impressive? Yes or no? Is that the backtest return is 112? Do you think that's a good return? It's pretty good, right? So trust me, guys, I'm a trader. I get excited when I see this shit. As you can see, this is my trading account right here. I showed you my profits for the day before I began. I'm a trader just like you. I face problems just like you. The next thing I'll show you, Rahul is saying 112 is annual returns. Yes, that is. Ramteja says he wants to see my trading account. Sure, Ramteja, I am as transparent as any person can be. I am not an entrepreneur, guys. I'm more of a trader. So here it is. I traded in Sri Infra. I made a 14,000 profit. But in Infosys, I took a 9,000 rupee loss. But I still made 5,000 at the end of the day. I have 4 accounts, each trading with 15 lakhs roughly each. So I have about 50 lakhs invested in the market every day. And each account has its own profit and loss statement. This is today's trade where I traded with. So I hope you appreciate my honesty. Okay, now let's see. Thanks, Ravi Kiran. Thank you so much. Yeah, now Rahul is saying 112 is annualized. Okay, now here's my question. If you traded all of these stocks, would you have actually made 112%? I love TA for this reason, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little too honest actually. I should not be. I'm not a businessman, guys. Business nahi samajh aata. Humko numbers, trading samajh aata. Thank you. Now, I have a question for you guys. If you traded, let's suppose you traded all the bounce trades for 1 year, would you have made 112%? Can you please answer this question? I'll tell you the truth. You would have not made 112%. The reason is, see, this is generated by a computer, and the computer assumes you will take all the trades, right? So in real life, sometimes you will miss a trade. It will happen. Even if you use Trade Academy scanner, you will miss a trade. Your Mossy will come from Pune, which you've never met in the last 10 years, and you'll have to talk to her and you'll miss a bounce trade. ये होगा, ये होने वाला है, right? हम सब इंसान हैं, ये होता है, right? So whatever you see here, assume you're going to make a little less than that. Girlfriend will call, right? How old are you, Ram Teja? I thought you're a married person, right? Trade gone. That's true. So that happens. Another thing is the backtest does not account for brokerage and taxes. So any brokerage and taxes is not accounted for. So you'll easily lose a little more in the backtest because we don't account for brokerage and taxes. Is everyone clear? But even if you make like 70% a year, that's still damn good, right? What do you think? What do you think? You're still damn good, right? Because the system is a system. It's a black and white system which you trade. See, I'm the son of an army man, and my father says in the army we are taught processes and drills. So if the commander says run, you run, right? There's no time to think. When you're on the war zone, agar wahan pe baith ke aap analysis kar rahe ho, you will die, isn't it? You cannot sit and analyze when you're at the front of battle. Same thing with trading. If you sit there and analyze, you'll die. You have to follow your trading plan. Trust me, I've been trading for 11 years. If you sit and analyze, you're dead, man. Matlab, hum log nahi, we cannot handle it. So you have to follow a set of rules. The next thing is win-loss ratio 61%. That means out of 100 trades, 60 will be profitable, 40 will be losses. Has everyone understood the system? 70 is too good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So has everyone understood this? Excellent. Max loss is 25%. Now here is the googly, which all of you will be super happy to know. We are working on Bounce version 2, where the backtest return has actually gone up and the max loss has actually gone down, which means the maximum loss your system will take. So if you have a capital of 1 lakh, you will take a loss of, at any given time, within 1 year, you will make a loss of 25,000 rupees, right? 25% loss on capital. That is, I mean, you have to be okay with that. Ye hone wala hai. You will also make money, but there is a drawdown. It's a system, right? जैसे firecrackers summers में नहीं बिकते हैं. You know, every business is seasonal. Sometimes business manda chalta hai. And we've actually measured mandaness. Manda means low business opportunity, or when business isn't doing well. And in trading, the max loss is your manda time, right? In Bounce V2, the max loss is 11%. Isn't that amazing? So the backtest return has gone up, but the max loss has halved, which means you can start taking leverage and you can make 200-300% a year. So I myself am trading it. It will be unbelievably good. So I will try to announce it next week. Raghu is perfecting it right now. Pretty cool, right? Another thing I need you to do is you can, over here, you can click on each single trade, right? So August, I can see each and every single trade. Goldrage, HDI, JP Associates, RCom, I can see all the trades and see the profit and loss. See, there is a 2.63% loss in a single day. So wo hone wala hai. But on 9th of August, how much money did he make? Can you see that? Like 8.2%. God damn, isn't that crazy? Yeah. So that's what trading is, guys. You will not make money day on day, month on week on week. But if you look at trading over a period of 3 months, you will make money. But be sure you understand the risks. If you're new, keep attending the webinars. I take a live webinar every day at 12 o'clock. I show my trades. I support you. If you have any questions, I'm there to answer. Rest assured, we're all traders here. And that's it, guys. I hope you do well. I hope you enjoyed today's webinar. And if you want to automate all these trades, what you need to do is you need to go to Trade Academy, click on Scanner, and you buy the 1 month version of Scanner. So scroll down, click on 1 month and buy. It's only 1,500 rupees. And when you buy this, what will happen is every day we will give you, let me show you what it looks like. Every day you can select any of these strategies for 1,500 rupees. You get access to all these strategies, including the one we learned today. And not only will you get the stock name in real time, you will get the order, the stop loss, the exit time, We will even calculate the quantity for your, depending on your capital. All you have to do is click on review. So imagine if you like Bounce and you want to trade it, during the day you get a notification, you click review, you click OK, and it's done. By spending only 2 seconds, you can become an algorithmic trader by spending only 2 seconds and spending only 1,500 rupees a day. This is technology that hedge funds spend millions of dollars for, but now Trade Academy has bought to you for a measly 1,500 rupees, including the stupid 18% GST. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's session. I loved sharing my trades and all this with you. Rohan is asking off topic, wanted to know in bracket order with trailing stop loss, his target is hit. Does stock get sold? So let me read the question again. Rohan is asking, I wanted to know in a bracket order with trailing stop loss, if target gets hit, does the stock get sold? Does my target become new stop loss? Very confusing. But if you mean an OCO order, Rohan. So if your stop loss gets hit, then your stop loss is hit and the other target is cancelled. If your target is hit, then the stop loss gets cancelled. That's what it means. GST is stupid. I hope no one catches me saying all of this, that GST is stupid. So thank you guys. Please subscribe to Scanner. It's a small price to pay to trade and become an algorithmic trader. Bahut shukriya. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Don't forget to watch the beautiful videos Trade Academy has made over Bounce strategy. Thank you so much for your attention. See you soon. Namaskar. Take care. Sheikh Parikh is asking, do these automated trades need AmiBroker Bridge? Not at all, Sheikh. What happens is that we have an Android mobile app. You basically download the app, you select a strategy you want, and you get all of this in the app. Once you click review, the order is sent to your Upstocks account. It's very, very simple. You don't need any software. It's on your phone. You just need 2 clicks on your phone and the trade is done for you. We basically scan it for you. You basically save time. Based on the strategy that you like. It's very simple. If you have any questions, send an email to support@Trade Academy. Yeah. Thank you so much for your time. Namaskar. Take care. Goodbye.